What's up, all you beautiful people? Your boy, the Vaslap, is in the building yet again. Thursday afternoon, lovely time. If you're watching on a different day, whatever time of the day it is, I keep doing this, but you know what I mean. Episode 54 of the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. We press on for some Europa League action. There's also a bit of Super League action in between. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you hit subscribe, get notified so you can stay up to date with everything that happens on the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. Run that intro, baby. We're back for some Europa Conference League round of 16 action. Got two games for you, both against the same team. Off to Azerbaijan. We're taking FK Karabag. Tough team. Tough team. That's where we're heading in the league phase, of course. They did finish within the top 24. They finished 19th, a respectable 19th place. Not too bad from them. They did knock out in the knockout phase over 2 legs on penalties. CS Maritimo. That's who they knocked out. So that is who we are taking on today. Both games today in the video will be the Europa Conference League. We give you a quick roundup of how we did after that 4-1 loss to Young Boys. We have been undefeated. In fact, we have gotten only points in there. Big concern, though, is that we only didn't concede in 2 games. It's a slight concern from my side. So much so that I did try and dip into the transfer market to try and sort out the defense. There is one big signing we will talk about in a moment, and another one that's potentially happening for next season. But for now, we beat Winterthur 3-1 thanks to goals from Kukuri, Barros, and Roth in that one. Luzerne wasn't as straightforward as the other one. It was 1-1 at one stage, but then Danielson Barros came on as a substitute in the 80th minute to score in the 82nd minute. And then a similar sort of vibe happened, not in this game though. In this game though, Grasshoppers, we beat them 2-1 thanks to a brace from Renid. A similar vibe happened in St. Gallen when Teo came on in the 70-odd minute and scored in the 84th minute, the only winning goal. And then most recently in the league, Renid picking up another brace in 4 minutes against Sion. In the Schweizer Cup, we dispatched of Basel 4-2, giving us a little bit of an easier run into the final. We've got Aru coming up in the Schweizer Cup. Of course, they in the Dissy Challenge, sitting currently in 4th, 4 points behind, or actually no longer, because it's, I thought it was 2, I think top team and the second team. So they are very far from that promotion spot. So chances are they probably won't get into that promotion spot. So that's who we're taking on. Luzerne and Lugano, the other 2 teams left in the competition. Of course, Young Boys did get knocked out thanks to... Who knocked Young Boys out, actually? Because they knocked us out. St. Gallen knocked them out in the 3rd round. We'll just have a quick look at Areu from the first round. Areu, who did they take on? Let's have a look. See, they beat Kreiserslingen 1-0, which is a non-league team. In the second round, Areu knocked out Schaffhausen, which are in the same league as them. In the 3rd round, they knocked out Neuchâtel Xamax in the same league as them after extra time. In the quarterfinals, they finally got top-tier team taking on St. Gallen and knocking out St. Gallen, which is impressive, actually. I was kind of hoping Grasshoppers could do the deal against Lugano and then, you know, make it a little bit easier run for us into the finals. But we are taking Arau. That'll probably be the next video. Maybe we even skip it and go to the final phase. In terms of the league as it stands now, we are currently 13 points of Lugano, which does mean if we can get an extra 2 more points lead after the next, 6 games. By the time we get to Young Boys, we could have wrapped up the league as well. Because remember, after this phase, there's still 5 more games that we have to play in the top 6. We play each team in the top 6 one more time. So that's 15 points at this point that is left. So ideally, if I can get that 15-point gap around here, that'll be wrapped up the season and all of that. Let's talk transfers. We're going to talk one transfer that we have sold already. And we're going to talk about Carlos Canas. He has left the building. Oh, he's back on loan. He has decided to go to Nice. £6 million offer came in. I couldn't reject 6 million. He was only worth, I think, like 1.2 or 1.3 when we sold him. And the fact that we got 6 million for him was absolutely insane. I didn't think they would push that high, but it was between Nice and Basel, and he decided to go to Nice instead, which was great. And then speaking of Basel, there is a potential transfer for them in Renan. I know, 19-year-old Brazilian man I once called him a Wonderkid and has been a Wonderkid for us. Let's be completely honest in this one. But a bid of 5.75 rising to 9 million was something that the board decided to accept on my behalf. I wanted 10. They offered that. What I've done is, though, I have offered him out at 10 million to try and get that 10 million that I can possibly get. And there is a lot of clubs that are interested in him. However, Chelsea, Man City, Newcastle, and Porto are not willing to make a transfer until the transfer market opens. So hopefully they can come in. PSG and Benfica also keen on signing him. He's got a lot of interest in him. And I kind of hope that he rejects Basel. And then maybe in the summer we can sign him for that 10, possibly even more going into it. Right, guys. It is time for the Karabag game. You know what I'm talking about. We're going to go with Litton in gold. He is 1 clean sheet away from breaking the all-time record. He is currently tied at 7 clean sheets, rather. I think in total 13 clean sheets, yeah. They don't add the international. So it's 13 clean sheets. He is in total with that. Only conceded 21 goals is what I wanted to say in 23 appearances in the league. He has been absolutely fantastic. Even though we have been leaking a couple of goals here and there, I don't think I can blame the full onus on him. I think the defense has been a little bit lacking. Pontonik and Wood probably not developed as well as I had hoped they had, especially when it comes to the marking and the tackling. The two of them haven't really looked to be the part. So possibly bringing in 1 or 2 defenders in the summer. In the midfield, we're going with Teo and Kukuri. They have been absolutely solid. Kukuri has really stepped up this season. I mean, he's basically leveled last season's result and much more. So he has really come in and produced. Teo was an expensive signing in terms of his salary. And I feel like I'm expecting a little bit more return from him. However, he has been quite injury prone since joining us. You can see there he got picked up a major injury, broke his ribs, out for 6 weeks. Then he was out for 2 weeks. Then he was out for 12 days. When we signed him, he had fractured his lower leg and was still out for 2 months. I mean, it says versus Exeter. It was their last game of the season. He got injured after we had already signed him. And it's a lot of injuries, a lot of time, which is why he's only played 17 games, I suppose. Up front, we're going with Barros, Placencia, and Ferrari. Ferrari is just 1 assist away from breaking the all-time record with 11 assists. That'll be Grando's record that he's looking at breaking. And then Renier is 1 goal away now from breaking the all-time Thun goal-scoring record for a single season with 27 goals. He's also 3 away from breaking the league record as well for Thun. So he is absolutely on fire when it comes to playing in there. Renan, who is bidded, he's just not fit enough to play. That's why I've gone with Ferrari instead. He is still recovering from an injury. One thing I can say about Renan, he has picked up a lot of injuries this season. I mean, look at this. From June until now, he has had 8 injuries. Is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 injuries. And they've been a couple of moderate ones as well. He has been out for a while, and it's not great. It's not great for Renan. The injuries have plagued him. Let's go to the game. I've talked enough. Let's go take on Karabag at Baku in Azerbaijan. Kickoff underway in our first knockout rounds of the Europa Conference League. This is leg 1 of the journey for us to go through to make it to that final. Something that I feel like we could do, considering our form that we've been on. I feel like it is an opportunity for us to make it to the Europa League finals. Of course, Karabag, not an easy team. They have had Champions League football in the past as well, at least in real life. I don't know, I'm supposed in this game as well. I'm sure they've had some form of Champions League. The first half has come and gone. Absolutely nothing has happened in this game. That has been absolutely poor. I'm going to shout at the team, and then I am going to go a little bit more attacking. We need to do better. We're just struggling a little bit, and then I'm going to demand more from this team as well. I'm going to miss the shots when FM25 comes out. I really am. It's an empty stadium. There's a couple of Oaks there just chilling, watching. Kakuri looking for options. Finds Teo. Teo back to Wood. Looking for options. Tiwani. This is the first highlight of the game. Comes around the 50th minute, and Renid gets his 27th of the season. That's a new record for our young Belgian under 21 star. Beautifully done from Renid. It took a little bit of luck and a little bit of fortune there. Took a huge deflection off one of the defenders. Fell perfectly for Renid. And that was put into the back of the net. You got to feel a little bit try that again. Got to feel a little bit heart sore for the Azerbaijani faithful there. That was not great. I'm not going to try and pronounce any of their names. I'm just not going to make a fool of myself like that. We've been very quiet, though, this whole entire game. I would prefer a second goal just to ease my nerves going into the second round. Barosh not having a good game. We'll bring on Jolet. Ferrari can come off for Renan. Let's give Renan a little bit of an extra run. Malhouse playing very, very bad. We'll bring on Blattman for that one. So one thing I did notice, and I think I've said it in a video before, is that our depth is actually very, very good, to the point where I can bring on players like Blattman, Jolet, and Renan and still feel like we could be competitive going forward. And I think I said that last time and we conceded a goal. I should just stop saying that. I really should just stop saying that we've got depth, because clearly, every time I say that, we concede goals. Oh, that's not good. I kind of wanted a little bit of a cushion for that second leg. Hopefully a little bit more aggressive in the second leg is needed. I've still got the mentality on attacking. I'm trying to get the players forward a little bit more, but it seems like they've reverted to like a 4-4-2 and just building from the back. They're not pressing as much as I thought they would. And they've come now forward with another opportunity. Blackman easily saves that one. Harry is known to do some crazy things this from time to time. He's decided just to pass it short to Wood, and that is the end of the highlight. That was probably the most pointless highlight we have ever seen in the save. That was just shocking, wasn't it? Let me know in the comments if you've gotten this far, like if that was just a shocking decision for a highlight. I'm not happy. We should have won that game. We absolutely should have won the game. It was a boring 1-1 draw. And we've got some offers in. Chelsea have offered 2.8. And there we go. The board have decided to accept this offer. The 10 million from Man City and Newcastle. Chelsea, come on, bud. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. That is the only offer that I'm going to accept, is 10 million. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go take a jump. I'm not going to bother arguing with them. They've offered to loan him back for the season, both of them. Man City and Newcastle. Basel didn't. Do we loan him back? I don't think we should. They give him for free, though, and he is a star player. You know, let's take it. We can always just use him again, you know, in case we don't find anyone in the transfer market, I guess. All right, we're coming back for the Karabag second game. I don't think I'm going to show any league games because we do have Lugano who are in second place. And if we win this game, we do go 16 points clear. No, 15 points clear, which is our target. Do we do that game quickly? Since how disappointing the Karabag game is? Let's do that. Let's go to the Lugano game. We'll do that. Okay, guys, we're back for Lugano on the 7th of March. It is my 43rd birthday. And I just wanted to actually have a look at my profile, just to give you guys a quick little update on the profile. You can see we have improved a heck of a lot. Currently studying for a Continental A license. I feel like I haven't done this before for you guys, so just having a look there, you can see we have a win percentage of 62% in our times played. We've played 239 games, 150, drawn 36, lost 53. We scored 574, goal difference of 242, 62%. The only thing I'm not good is adaptability, goalkeeping stuff as well. But everything else, we are pretty good, actually. And we've got extensive knowledge of Switzerland and South Africa. I do know a lot of languages as well, in the likes of Afrikaans, Sotho, Xhosa, German, Italian, English, and Zulu, basic Zulu. Everything else I am fluent in, apparently. Anyway, time to take on the mighty Lugano. The media have put this as a title decider. We have some tired legs in the team. We are going to make some swaps. Roth is coming in there. And there is a bid on Roth. Lugano made his end of contract offer. Okay, yeah, his contract is, he doesn't want to renew his contract. I haven't received the inbox item for that yet, but I guess it is coming. Pacencia not looking 100%. I am going to play Felipe in that advanced playmaker position because I just want to try him out in there. But this man, Oliver Rened, he's wanted now by 13 clubs after his last performance. Union SG, Brighton, Derby, Plymouth, Bayern Munich, Luzerne, PSG, AEK, Milan, Inter, Juventus, Napoli, and Porto all want him. I don't know if we'll be able to hold him. I kind of want about 20-odd million for him. I know he's only valued at 7.2, but looking at his potential, I feel like this man could be just absolutely phenomenal. And I don't really want to lose him for very little. You know what I mean? I need to push the fees up through the roof a little bit. This is the team that starts in. We're going to go, as you can see, let's get into the game. Let's take on Lugano. Big game. Well, like most of our games recently, we haven't had a highlight in the first 20-odd or 15-odd minutes. And it seems to be like a bit of a running trend with us that we just start slowly out of the blocks. I suppose that's not a bad thing. The fact that we're not conceding any goals in the first 20 minutes is great, because we did at one stage look like we were suspect of losing a lot of goals like that. Rened just hit the bar. Ferrari couldn't bring the cross back in. We have won a corner. We do have the likes of Wood there, who can header it home. He's a big lad. They go short to Granado, back to Roth, back to Granado, trying to do something. Good defender coming. Wood eventually coming out, the big man. Roth looking for options, goes down to Mahals. His first touch was a little bit poor, and that would be the end of that. The short corner routine, I mean, in every 10 times we tried, we scored maybe twice. So it's not that, I don't think I've actually seen one on video, or you guys have rather seen one on video that's actually worked. The near cross one seems to work well, but we just don't have the aerial threat that we once had in the likes of Milicevic. He just seems to have just dropped off his little bit of aerial threat. Barros cuts inside. Barros slams it into the back of the net. That's a goal. That was a goal. A bit against the run of play, one has to think, but Barros was just fantastic. A little good pass here from Felipe to pick Barros there. I thought he was going to go straight to Rened. He was through a little bit, but Barros had a little angle. And Felipe made the right decision in giving it to the Cape Verdean international. He was almost offside. That was close. Renier was also, I think, Renier was in an offside position, so it was actually a fantastic little choice from them. Tiwani now with the throw. So like I said, as it stands, we are 15 points clear. Barros with another header. Barros with the goal. That is a Ferrari assist, by the way, which means he's now broken Grando's record of 11 assists in a season. What a play here from Ferrari. A good little touchdown. Back post. Easy as you like. Barros heads that away. Not necessarily greatest in the air, but is still a fantastic little player. 16 points clear, by the way. I miscalculated. I thought they won 50 points. Okay, well, we are 16 points clear now at the top of the table with 10 games left, I suppose, to play. There's still a lot of football left to play. They can still catch up. Tiwani picks up Ferrari. Ferrari crosses deep, looking for Barros on a hat-trick. He can't get the header this time. Malhouse brings it back, though. Looking for Ferrari on the back post. And Ferrari, though, stuck on the back post. A right-footed volley, by the way, on his very weak foot, the right foot. And he's put that in the back of the net. That's 3-0 up. Absolutely fantastic. A good little initial pass here from Grando. Picks him up. And a good, solid finish from Ferrari. The type of finishing you've expected from him. My coaches still don't rate him as highly as I do. I think Ferrari has probably been one of our best players this season. He has absolutely shone. And I mean, they're only giving a potential of 3 stars, currently playing at 2.5. I think he is a lot better than they're making him out to be. His left foot is just absolutely fantastic. And the fact that he's given us 15 goal contributions this season already has just proven to me how good of a player he actually is. Starting off this second half, I'm very happy from the team. 3-0 up, increasing the goal difference to now more than Young Boys. We're 8 goals ahead of Young Boys in 4th place, which I feel are probably our closest rivals in terms of goals scored this season. With this loss now, St. Gallen have now passed Lugano into 2nd place, which means we'll be 15 points ahead of St. Gallen. I didn't even take that into consideration that Lugano can be slipping up so much that 2nd place could come back in. Renier not having the best of games. We're going to bring in Canas, and then he's going to go into the attacking playmaker role. Been playing him there a lot lately. He's actually been doing quite well as an advanced playmaker. 4 goal contributions with a 7.27. Fortunately, he won't be next season. He will be off to Nice. Wood not having the best of game. We'll bring on Mashlangu. He's played all right, Mashlangu. He's played all right. 681. He's consistent at least. He doesn't like big matches. So I feel bringing him in on 3-0, it should be fine. Everyone else, though, has been playing fantastically. Don't need to change anything. I kind of want Barros to score that hat-trick. And if he does, then we'll take him off to rest him. With that being said, I might just give him till about 75 to try and score that hat-trick because I do want to rest him for the Karabag game. Harry's come out. Harry made a mistake. It's offsides. It's not going to count. At least. I do want to give the likes of Barros, Malhouse, and Tiwani a bit of a rest as well. Maybe even Ferrari if we have enough subs. We are going to make those subs. Now, Barros won't get his hat-trick. Unfortunately, we need to rest him. Jolett come on there. Who else can I take off? You know what? Tiwani's looking a little bit... I don't really have a left back to bring on. I had Wood. We'll bring Ferrari off. He's had a fantastic game. Give Renan a bit of a run. And then I think maybe even Malhouse can come on for Blattman. That'll be the 5th swap. Just to rest some players for that big game coming up in Europe. It is a home tie coming up. We won 1 on that one. This game, though, is pretty much beyond Lugano right now. I don't see them coming back. Although they have an opportunity now with Fredden. Papasteliniu takes the shot, hits the bar. He has really caused problems for me in the past. Good old Pups. But couldn't find the back of the net there on that occasion. And with that being said, I was going to say it looks like the clock is just going to run down. It's not. Mateus now cuts in through. Back to Papasteliniu. He's trying to score that goal. He's trying to cause me a problem. this is what I say about Harry every now and then. You know, he makes silly errors like that every now and then. And I feel like he could have held that. He didn't need to just palm it off for a corner and put a little bit of extra pressure onto the defense. But with that being said, we do go 15 points clear of St. Gallen in second place after that victory over Lugano. They fell apart in the first half. They just couldn't recover from that. And yeah, coming up, the final game, we're taking on Karabag in the Europa League Conference. When we're underway in the 5th minute with a corner from Kukuri. Of course, this result will determine how the future videos go. Whether we have more Europa Conference Leagues video or will we have a end of season video. That is the big question. Kukuri goes for the long range effort and it just goes over the top. They've got a different goalkeeper in today. Michel goes for the shot and Urkov makes the save for them. Karabag are a difficult team to break up, but we've been all over them in the first 8 minutes. Another little header, Renid's header, well over the top there. Just couldn't keep it down. And we're piling on the pressure. 30 seconds later, there's another highlight coming through. And now Karabag are pushing forward. Of course, a knockout here would be absolutely devastating, wouldn't it? Barros back to Pontonik. Looking for options, finds Malhouse on the right-hand side. They're the captain for the day. He's been captain for most of the games when Minusevic doesn't play, or Istudante, because those are captain and vice-captain. Kukuri picks up Pacencia. Renid looking for options, pick up Tiwani. Tiwani on the back post. Barros is there. Barros scores his 9th goal of the season. We're 1-0 up with 9 minutes on the board. That was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic one-touch play from Pacencia and Kukuri. Tiwani cut it low, past everybody, fell into the feet of Barros. And that is his 9th goal of the season. He has been absolutely instrumental, just as much as Ferrari has been on the left. On the right-hand side, Barros has been brilliant. Malhouse now has an opportunity, cuts back inside to Kukuri, can't find the shot, turned around and took a shot anyway. And the keeper saves that well. Barros now with the corner. And perhaps I was maybe a little bit too confident going to that first game. I'm feeling a lot more confident in this game because we've had a lot more chances. Another good save from the keeper. That's his 4th good save already in 15 minutes. And all of them have been from Kukuri, just not managing to beat the goalkeeper. Barros down to Ferrari, can't control it. It came quite quickly at him. And Teo will just head that into clearance all over them. 7 minutes in, they have had 0 shots in the game. And now we've just given the ball away. And this could be their first opportunity to push forward and get a shot on the board. Again, I'm not going to try and mention names or, you know, I can say that on Elievev. I'll say that one. There we go. And here we go down the wing. Mamadov cuts inside, and that is another goal. Dadasov with his 2nd goal against us. They've equalized yet again with their first shot of the game, their first real attack of the game. And they just dominated us in the air with that one. I feel like one of the two guys, Tiawani or the big man Wood, could have gone for a header there and try and put Dadasov off. Tiawani, not the tallest player in at all. Not great in the air, but he is great with his feet. And here he is now. Tiawani gets into the box. Low cross again. It's bobbled around. Can't get a proper shot in. Kukuri now brings it back to Teo. Teo goes for the long-range effort. He hits the bar. I mean, the times we've hit the bar and the keeper's made miraculous saves, we should be about 6-7-0 up, yeah, or 7-1 up. Yeah, it's been absolutely ridiculous the amount of shots that we've had saved. 3 on target, 1 on the woodwork. Yeah, we should be 5-1 up the way it looks. I mean, this keeper's put off some amazing saves already to deny us an opportunity to go through in the next round of the Conference League, going into the semi-finals. This is the round of 16, so quarterfinals. Ferrari goes deep to Barros. Malhouse looking for options. Malhouse picks Michel. Picks up Kukuri, and this time just over the top there. He's looking for that goal. Kukuri is definitely looking for that goal. Mamadev. Back to Kukuri. Pacencia picks it up nicely. Renid goes wide to Ferrari. Ferrari looking for options. Can't find the options. They've come away with it now, and now they're pushing forward. Given away, though. Poncenek picks up the header. Barosh cutting inside. Renid been super quiet, but he's put a nice ball in for Pacencia. Luis Carlos Pacencia puts it in the back of the net. The Portuguese under 20 star. Well, I don't think he's actually had a cap. He got called up to the under 20 Portuguese team. Didn't play, though. But what a finish from Pacencia. A good top quality finish. And we 2-1 up now. Finally, we've managed to beat this goalkeeper. He has just been absolutely amazing today. And there's a kickoff highlight. This half has been completely the complete opposite of what we've been watching lately. Normally, we wait about 20 to 25 minutes just to get in the game. This game has just been action-packed from the start. And, you know, happily, it's been all us from the start. Ferrari cutting inside. Ferrari going for the shot. It went over. And again, another highlight. Marshall going for the free kick. We've seen him score this before. Can't get over the wall this time. Pacencia will keep it in. Back to Marshall. He's got another opportunity. Wood goes in. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. The defender tried to clear it off the line by headering up, and he just couldn't get it over the bar, just under the bar. Very unlucky for him. A good little header from Wood to try and cause a bit of problems in that box. And, you know, maybe if he had left it, the defender on the line could have cleared it with his foot. I feel like that could have been an option. Half-time, yeah, we 3-1 up. We're looking a little bit more comfortable than we did in the first game. It's going to praise the team, say they're doing well, move on. We can go through by the looks of it. We are doing well. We are doing very, very well. Got some big games coming up in the Europa Conference League. And that obviously means if it stays like this, we've got our next video sorted. We're coming back for that quarterfinal match. Kukuri with the corner now. If you can score one here, then it'll really put it beyond Karabag, I think. Ferrari with the effort. And I think someone in the crowd has got a headache after that shot. That went at a lot of power. That went very, very, very quick. Barosh comes inside. Can't get the ball into, I think it was Pacencia there from Malhouse. They're playing a little bit around at the back. I love their confidence. I love their confidence. The fact that they can play out the back and not, you know, when you're 3-1 down, not, you know, try and launch the ball as quickly as forward as you can. Patient game. There's still a lot of football left. Things like that can happen when you try and play more direct and you've given the ball away and you've allowed the likes of Ferrari to cut inside. Not really in a threatening position, but we can play our possessive game that we do. Beautiful little ball from Pacencia. Hits the bar. Barros couldn't get the rebound shot in there, and they clear their lines again. I feel like this is a good counter-attack from Karabag now. Pulling forward. Wood was back to defend. Got back very, very quickly and had to get back quickly. Let's bring on some fresh legs, I think. I think some fresh legs are definitely needed. Barosh looking a little bit tired. We'll bring on Jolette. Ferrari not having the best of game. Renan can come on there. Wood looking a little bit sluggish at 6.4. Malhouse looking tired as well. We'll bring on Blattman. And you know what? We'll bring on Felipe for Renid. He's broken the record. He's been on a bit of a goal drought in the last 3 games. I don't want to say that, but it's the truth. I mean, I suppose he broke the record in the Karabag game because that's where he scored the 27th goal, and they've pulled one back. Oh, it's going to be a nervy 20 minutes. Very, very nervy 20 minutes. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. That was not great. Oh, we just didn't clear our lines and we've conceded a corner there. Oh, 20 minutes of just pure torture. We should have won this game in the first half. The amount of times we've had shots and the keeper has really kept them in this game. Shout out to him. The defender now clears it. They've come away with it. A risky little pass there. Considering we do have a lot more pacier players, they can close down quicker. But they have now brought in forward. Yolet made a lunging tackle there to try and prevent the through ball, which it worked, I guess. Mashlangu now looking for options. Picks up Tiwani. The little South African connection. 3 little South Africans in the team in Tiwani, Pacencia, and Mashlangu. Pacencia cuts inside. Felipe picks up the goal. I think he was offside, though. I'm not going to over-celebrate that one. I think he might have been just to the yard. Yeah. I did think he was offside, guys. I can have a look here. I think he was just offside. Although it feels like he was just on the line with that defender in the back post there. But that's not going to count, which means we're still going to have a nervy 10 minutes. Because if Karabag score here now, it does take us to extra time. And I don't know if we've got the legs for extra time at the moment. But it's going to be fine. We're watching that clock run down. It's over. It's done. We've made it to the quarterfinals, albeit not as comfortably as we wanted to. But a win is a win, I guess. A win is a win. It was extremely difficult to navigate it. And we managed to get in there. Right. We're coming back for the quarterfinal match in the next video. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you hit subscribe, notify, all that stuff. We're coming back towards the end of the season. We will probably have the season wrapped up or close to it by the time we get to these Conference League games. At least that's the dream. Well, there you have it, folks. We're into the next round of the Europa Conference League. A little bit of a bittersweet video because we did have to sell, or potentially selling, our key man in Renan. It's a hard one, but £10 million is £10 million, and I can't say no to that, especially in the sort of financial predicament that we are in. It is going to help us tremendously move forward. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Hit subscribe, get notified, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. Your boy the Vaslap will see you tomorrow. Peace. Chicken grease.
Thank you.